again from my back deck with my planter boxes, and they're doing really nice, but I'll tell you about that in a bit. But we are doing a little bit more art this afternoon, so nothing fell off, surprisingly. So anyway, let's put you on this tripod thing so you can see. Whoops. You know the drill. If I disappear, it's not my fault. It's this thing. Let's try to get in there. Ooh, it worked. Okay. All right. So we have a few things. We have more sea glass. Oh, we have more sea glass in here too. Some more colours actually. We have rubbish. We have our super glue we need gloves. We learnt that last time. And then we have our colours. So we have our brown, brown. That's sea glass, right? Sea glass. And then we have a lot in here too, which is the clear. So, and anything else out of there? It's actually not this one. Because every good life starts with a cup of tea, doesn't it? Not really, I don't even know why I said that. Can you hear me? I think you can. It doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Alright. So, let's put our gloves on. First of all, we need to open this up. We need to stab the glue. Oops, shivers, I've already got some on my finger. Oops, we definitely want that off. We want that off. Okay. We'll just have one tissue down there for that. Okay. Ah! I think I just got some on my finger. Hi guys. Say hello. I'm Dora. How you going? Hello, SVA. Hey, I've seen you before on another live somewhere. I don't know where I was, but I think it wasn't my live, or maybe it was my live. I don't know. How you going? You got an interesting handle, Mustafa. SFA Mustafa. Okay, we are up to operation time. We're doing this because we're handling super glue. We are sticking sea glass that we have walked and collected onto our light. Good morning. So you're obviously in the Northern Hemisphere because I'm in Australia and it is 4:55 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. So, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, let me show you some of the bits that we are going to work on. Actually, I have some stuff in here. Look. Green. That would be lovely because the most popular colour you find when you're walking on the beach is the clear. You can't see that, can you? The clear. So, what are you doing? Yeah, what am I doing? So, if you've been following me for a while, I've been walking along the beach. I did a big walk last Friday, not this Friday, the week Friday before, a 30 kilometre or 18 miles, walking for purpose. I did a walk for my friend Esther. You can't really see me very well, can you? It's a bit of a glare, but that's all right. I'm here, okay? And while I was walking on the beach, because I've been training for the last month for that big walk, I've been picking up sea glass along the beach. And I said that I'll do some projects with the sea glass. So this is one of my first projects. it is to put sea glass, like, you know, the Tiffany lamp? It's a famous lamp where it's all sea glass, or it's glass, not sea glass, glass on a lampshade. So I'm making my own version of that. So what we do is we get some glue and we just stick it on here. So it's cool. It's going to take me a while. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm also going to show you, I've got some planter pots on the other side of me here. So last weekend I actually planted them. I'll show you. Because I'm a bit, you can't see me very well. It's a bit glary. Yeah, because the sun is setting over here. So my planter pots are these guys here. So I'm going to talk about how well they're going. Like last week, some of them were dead. And we bought some new seedlings and we gave them some more manure and stuff. And we made them alive, or we watered them. That was actually what made them alive. So anyway, I'm going to talk about that in a bit. But I probably need to move you a little bit because the sun is right in your eyes, isn't it? There you go. Anyway, I digress. So, we have, oh, that's right, this is the other day. Look at this piece of sea glass. It's a big chunk. That's pretty cool. Now, what did I just do with it? Oh, there's that green. So these are bits, I put it in like, when you're walking on the beach, these are called doggy bags where you put their poop into them. Obviously it's got no poop in it. I'm using it to carry the sea glass I picked up at the beach. So, you know, let's see if we can look a bit smarter and wear glasses, because sometimes it's better to use the glasses because you can actually see better. I don't normally have to wear glasses all the time. I just have to do it when I'm like looking at the phone. So, Mustafa, where are you from? Oh, thank you for the like. Like. That's right, look at this. That is like a purpley lavender colour bit of glass. And okay, I'll show you, it's hard to see. Ooh, whoops. You can't see that, can you? That is my first bit of lavender. I'm so excited about that. So I have a little packet in here. These are my favourite colours that I've got so far. These are like the rare pieces. That's blue. It's hard to find blue sea glass. So we've got a bit of lavender to go with that. And then we should have a piece of yellow in here too, somewhere. Oh, shivers. I don't know what happened. Oh no, there, it's right down the bottom. Buried. And that's a little bit of yellow. But I believe I found another bit of yellow. Stay with me. Look, that is the bit of yellow I found the other day. So that was from my last walk, I think. And I was doing a live from there. So if you're interested in seeing that, it was a really interesting live. I took you to another local beach I go to, and there's a boat that's stuck on the beach. It's pretty cool. Another bit of yellow. So that goes in my little favourites. The rest of this is sea glass. So sea glass is, if you didn't know, is basically bits of broken glass. That's not going to be no good. Broken glass that basically, that's a bit of broken glass. That's a bit of broken glass there that hasn't been weathered. So what happens is the sea glass goes into, hey! Holly, how you going? Okay, you're going to bed, yeah, cool. I'm just talking about, you know, when I've been walking along the beach, I've been picking up sea glass, so I've got now lots of sea glass. And this is my first project. I'm sticking it onto a lampshade. So it's going to end up like a Tiffany lampshade. It might not look like much yet, but just come back one day, it'll look a bit better. So I'm just saying that this is like glass, it's just broken. It's no good. It's like on the beach and it's sharpish, so take it off the beach. But, okay, that's also just, yeah, still not, it's not weathered. This is what I mean by weathered. See how it's like the edges are nicely, like it's not sharp. And if you touch that, it's nicely, so the water and the sand have made the glass over years and years of being going in and out of the ocean, made them all nice and soft. So that's the idea of sea glass. And it's kind of cool. So that's why I'm sticking it onto my lampshade. So I got the lampshade from a thrift shop. So, you know, recycle, reuse. Hey, you're doing too, oh, you should do one too, Holly. So people in the chat, Painful Life is my friend Holly. She's from America. I can't think off the top of my head which state you're from at the moment. You could remind me, which state are you from? So my predicament is, right, is there's a little bit of a curve, because obviously a lot of these are bottles and bottles are round, right? You wouldn't think that was much of an issue because this is curved too, but it depends on how the curve is, because it's not, you don't actually have a contact to stick it on. Like if you put glue on it, the middle is actually missing. So I'll show you here. You can give you an example. See here? I don't know if you can see that. It's probably not close. I don't know. But there's no, it's not flat. I could put it this way, but I don't want to do it that way. Okay, I'm just being fussy. So those ones are not going to be used for this project, not just this project. So I have lots of projects. So while I've been doing these lives, lots of friends have given me suggestions. So a mosaic, we're going to do a pelican mosaic with sand on the bottom. So that was Paul's idea, and the pelican idea is mine because I went to a show and I saw a pelican mosaic, but I'm using sea glass. They were using like China. And then Deborah Warwick, she said she should put sand at the bottom. So that's a joint kind of collaboration that we've come up with, even though I'm doing it, but everyone has been inputting into the ideas. And then Lavender has said I should do a wind chime or like sun catcher. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Someone suggested doing jewelry and I laughed at them and said, how am I going to make jewelry? Funnily enough, I was walking one day, doing the live, got talking to a guy and he asked me, what am I collecting? And I said, sea glass. He goes, oh, let me show you something. He made a sea glass necklace and earring set for his daughter. And he showed me a picture. I was like, okay. And he told me exactly how to do it. He said, you should look it up on YouTube. But Heather's backyard, who is is Canadian, lives now in Ireland, who she's got like a homesteading channel. She jumped on the live. She goes, I know how to make that jewelry. So we're going to do a live and she's going to show us how to make jewelry. Like, for example, I'm just giving you this example of how you can wrap the wire around it. Yeah, exactly it. That's exactly it, Holly. So we're going to do a live together. So I'll let you know when that live is. And, you know, you can jump on it too if you like. But she's going to teach us how to do the wiring of it. Maybe it's, you know, maybe you know how to do it already. But I don't really know. I had a go of trying to do it like I show you. That's a crystal I've got. So it's that kind of concept. You're basketing it, right? But you've got to do it properly. Otherwise, you've got to practice it with a wire properly. Otherwise, you know, they'll fall out. Okay, that's not very attractive, but with nice wire. So I'm going to get some gold and I'm going to get some silver jewelry wire and some clasps so we can actually make it. I mean, I know you can do it out of this kind of stuff, but I do want I do like to have like, you know, the gold and the silver, you know, just to look like I'm expensive, you know, because I'm expensive. So anyway, let's stick some stuff on. Okay, I just found a flat. So I'm trying to work on one section at a time. That's what I forgot. Oh my gosh, completely forgot. Okay, yeah, I used to have rocks that I was wrapping around with wire with some cool designs. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, okay, so you know how to do it too. Hey, Boostly, g'day mate. So, I completely forgot. Susan from, Homestead, oh, I can't remember her channel's name. Oh my gosh, Susan, I'm sorry. She's from Victoria's Alps, so fellow Australian. And I'm going to go get it right now. So it's funny that you're on the line, Holly, because you're an artist, you know, you're into art too. She told me that I should paint some splotches of colour on here so that when you turn the light on, you get the colours of the splotches of colour too. So you're probably going to go, Holly, go to bed, okay? Boostly, I will be back. I'm just going to get some paint. Hey babe, can you turn the light on the deck for me? Okay. Oh, there's some people here still. I need to put glasses on. Hey. So I just went and got some paints from my paint box. I have a big box that I carry all my paints in. So we're gonna do, oh, that's a nice color, like a blue color. I want yellow. Oh yes, this aquamarine kind of color. And we have lights now, that's even better. That's a nice red. Maybe that's enough. Oh, we've got purple too. Okay. But I want to keep some white there too. I need a paintbrush. Whoops. One of my paints is broken in there and it's stuck to my paintbrushes. Have to fix that up later. Got some inks too. They're good. So Holly, I know, so people, Painful Life Holly does lots of really cool stuff. My channel's not about art, okay? Just saying, I'm just doing this really random side project and I just happen to be doing some painting right now. Though in saying that, Holly, I'm actually doing a live on Friday night your time with Kathleen's Place. We're gonna do we're doing an art and chat talk, and it's not about me teaching anyone about art. It's more expression, like just I'm doing some art while she's doing her art, and we're having a chat. So I'd love to do that with you, Holly, too, because I think people would love to see the stuff that you get to do. Hey, babe. So we're going to paint. Completely forgot about doing this. You just posted my most viewed video yesterday on my channel. Okay, cool. What was it about, Boostly? We're going to start with, I like this colour. No, this colour. So Boostly, what was the video about that you posted about? So we're just going to do some splotches, really. There's no design here. It was just, because obviously this is going to be all covered by glass. It's so therapeutic painting. I don't know why I don't do more of it. Holly, I know why you do painting now, because I know. I did painting at school. So behind there is Diego. He is renovating our house. That's why the roof is, exposed. So Boostly, I ride a scooter like a pro scooter at the skate park. It was one of my tricks. Oh, cool. Okay, so hey Boostly, can you do me a favor? If you go comment on one of my videos, I can then go and see your channel and then look at your videos. Because if you don't tell me I know your channel is called Boostly, but if I can't find your channel, because there's probably lots of Boostleys, I'll never be able to see the video. Okay, so that was just a splotch. Maybe I should do more of a splotch. No, that'll do. Let's not go crazy. Okay, then we're going to do some... Okay, do that now. Thanks Boostly. So then I'm going to put a little bit in between here where I was about to stick some stuff. I probably should clean my brush, but for this project doesn't matter, okay? Oh, this is a nice colour, guys. Look at this colour. That is nice. I love anything to do with the ocean. Blues and greens, like aquamarine. I've always lived near the ocean, except for my first 7 years of my life. I lived in the country. But we would come to where I live now for holidays. So when my dad retired, he took us to the place where we used to go for holidays, which is in Redcliffe, which is pretty cool. So Susan is going to be so excited that I've actually done this, because I completely forgot. Now, I don't know how long this live is going to go for because it's cold out here. See, that's a splotch. You're like, what the hell am I doing here? People are like, it doesn't matter. You don't need to get it. This is, expression of my art. So, yeah. So hopefully Susan will jump on. So Susan has a pretty cool channel. Well, it is cool, not pretty cool. She's from the Alps of Australia. Well, there's a few Alps in Australia. So the Alpine area of Victoria. So Victoria is another state in Australia. I'm from Queensland. So I'm on the east coast of Australia. And Susan is in the Alps of Victoria, and the state of Victoria is at the bottom of the country, along with South Australia and New South Wales kind of thing. So Boostly, you're Australian, aren't you? You're also posting some gaming videos. Cool. I'm not a gamer myself, Boostly, but actually Holly that was just on, she is actually a gamer. So Holly's a gamer. I don't know if Holly's still there. She might be interested in your content too. So have you gone and... I'm a kid, by the way, if you didn't know. I presumed that, Boostly. So you're under 16, right? And that's okay. Obviously, I'm allowed to subscribe to people that are under 16, but I won't be telling people about your page and going to it, okay? I'm sorry. But just because you're under 16, I'd rather you, yeah. But it's really cool. I'd like to see a video. Ah, the wind is blowing in the... Okay. So you can't hear me very well? Should I go closer? Okay. We can do this. I've got you on a tripod, so if I sit you up a little bit closer, not on the floor, maybe that will work. Thanks for telling me, Boostly. Okay, and now you're too high. Okay, how's that going to work? I need to drop you down. Just bear with me. Let me just see what I can do here. There we go. Does that work? Okay. I shot. Does that work? I'm going to have a bit more tea. Okay, but anyway, that's okay. This is better position, so that's okay. Okay, so let's continue. So Bruce Lee, I won't ask where you're from, okay? I normally kind of ask people where they're from. So Lavender might come on soon. So I know you made friends with Lavender. All right, so there we go. We've got 2 splotches. We'll leave a bit of white everywhere because, you know, that's all right. So we'll use some rag. Let's just put a bit of that in there. Okay, now we're going to do some purple. Or do you think, okay, WA, oh that's right, yep, WA. Do you think, because this is going to be like, this is the other suggestion by Susan, is to put some sand at the bottom here, have waves, so it's kind of like, it's very sea inspired. So maybe we shouldn't put purple in there. Maybe we should keep it with the blues and the greens. Executive decision, I think we should do that. Not red, not purple. We have another blue. Cool, yellow. Oh, not brown. It's another kind of blue. Yeah, that's a different kind of blue, and that's a different blue. Okay, let's go with this. Oh, no, that's purple. Jeez. No, we don't want purple. Okay. That's blue. So this will be a different blue to that blue. So I know it'd be like a better YouTuber of me if I was actually showing you the painting. I mean, I could, but then it's hard. So, and I'm left-handed, guys, so I've got to use this hand. Oh, I can do this, I guess. That works, doesn't it? Yeah. See the neighbour's friends going. I think it's a very good idea that I stay with the blue theme, like the ocean colours, because, yeah, this is ocean inspired because, let's face it, I was walking along the beach picking up sea glass by the ocean or a bay. Yeah, cool. There we go. That's it. Try to get the colour out of my... Ooh. If I mix that blue and the green together, that look really nice. I probably should have a thing of water here just to wash the brush. But because I'm not really doing anything professional, like this is not professional, right? You know, we're just having a bit of fun. I'm not going to bother. I'm just kind of drying out the brush. Okay, so now we've got a dark blue. That's probably more like a purple though. We'll ditch that one. Okay, that's more green. More blue. Oh, we've got more blue. So we've got that blue, we've got that blue. We need another green. Okay, green. So, green because the ocean can sometimes be green, right? That's where the ocean, that's where the green's coming from, right? And I might put some yellow in here too. Oh, this is very green. Oh, look at this, guys. So Boostly, I know you like your doing your tricks and your gaming. Do you like to paint? Is that all interest, you know? Just a bit of splotch. This won't matter because I'm going to paint something over the top. Like the sea glass is going to go over the top of this, right? Which probably means I can't do any sea glass today because this will be wet. Oh, it might dry. I like this green. This is a nice green. Really nice green. Okay, so you like drawing and you used to do origami. Wow, okay. So what kind of origami stuff did you do? I know how to do a crane, like, you know, the Asian inspired, like paper crane they call them? The Asian crane? The Asian crane, I don't know what I'm talking about, but do you know what I'm talking about? The crane, it's a bird. Okay, that's done. All right, so now what? What colour? What colour? Okay, I have another green. We have a few greens. Oh no, is that the green I used? No, there's another green I'm not using. I've got some yellow, another yellow. Oh, here's a different blue. Cobalt blue, that works. Let's go with cobalt blue. So I've got like the blue and the greens kind of going over it too. So, oh well, whatever. So it's going to be a blue kind of green splotch, which is fine because in nature, then, you know, water can look blue and green. Doesn't matter. Like, as I said, the glass is going to go over the top. And the only glass that's going to be seen over the top of this is the white glass. Like the browns and the greens, you won't see this. You did animals, objects, weapons, things to do, paper bows or guns. Okay, cool. And how come you don't do it anymore? You said, I used to do it. So does that mean you don't do it anymore? You just grew out of it. You just don't want to do it anymore? I'd actually there's an actual Facebook page. It's a Facebook page. Yeah, that was showing you how to do like cards. Like you can have like make cards and they open them up and then like the love heart comes out, or like, yeah, so they, you know, very interesting looking, yeah. Maybe that's origami in ways, I guess. Okay, that's a weird green now because it's kind of got weird blue because it's got the green through it. But that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. We have... Oh, we're going to put yellow. Executive decision. We're going to put yellow on it. I think we will. Oh, I have another green. That's a nice green. Cool, go the greens. Okay, we need a tissue. Because blue and green make yellow. Yeah, blue and green make yellow. Is it blue and green that make yellow? No, green and yellow make blue. Oh, I'm so confused. I remember I used to know the colour wheel, but I don't anymore. And I make purples and stuff like that. It's brown and orange or something like that. Okay, next. I'm going to put a little green splotch in there. This is a nice green. Look at that. Look at that. She's beautiful. Bloody beautiful. You probably can't see this, guys, but that's okay. You'll see it in a second. And if you're thinking, what are you painting? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. See? Oh, Diego's locked me out. What's going on with that? I think it's getting cold, so he's locking up the house. So I probably won't go for much longer, but we've got to finish this off, okay? Let's finish this off, right? We could probably do another splotch over here. While we've got this one open, we're just going to do it because why not? Do a bit of down here. Now I'm going to do yellow. Yeah, fair enough. There is nothing to do with them. Yeah, I know. I think I made the cranes at school for some kind of fundraiser or something. All right. Are we going to make yellow? Are we going to put yellow on it? No, I'm going to go with all blue, guys. We did the Colbert blue already. I think we're going to do this one because I love this colour. That is such a nice colour. It's called... What is it called? Oh my god, I can't even read that. It's in a different... I don't know. It's in a different colour. Country. I'm not sure what it says. It's teal. Let's go with teal, okay, guys? I like it. It's very pretty. So it's interesting, from this angle, I can't actually see how many people are online, so I don't know if there's actually, I mean, I know you're there, Boostley. You've made cranes too. But sometimes there's other people in the background. I know my friend Jazz said that she's sometimes listening in the background, which is nice, so she's hearing all the stories. Do I have a story to tell today? Oh, I do have a story to tell. So I did a live yesterday. I was watching Tomorrowland. Boostley, I don't know if you know, there are 4. Okay, cool. So Boostley, I don't know if you know what Tomorrowland is. I don't know, what kind of music do you like, Boostley? Because I like a lot of different music, but I like electronic music, like dance music, like doof, 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 DJ music, okay? It does look weird, okay, guys? It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. When it's finished, it will look amazing. Because you can imagine, see that clear stuff there? If they had some colour behind it, you'd get the colour coming through the glass. So this is an idea of Susan, not my idea. I'm just the vehicle that goes with it, okay? Love the idea, Susan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We need another blue, another blue. We've used that blue. I don't know if we've used that blue. I don't know. Let's just do it anyway. Yes, we should be using water, guys. It's all right. It doesn't matter. We're just going to chuck it on here. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of like 1980s music. Oh, cool. Okay. So 1980s. So, oh gosh, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, Lionel Richie's, Billy Joel, that kind of music. I'm much older than you, Boostly, okay? So I didn't say I grew up, but I was born in the 70s, listened to music in the 80s like Madonna, but mostly in 90s it was my music. It was like when I went night clubbing and the 2000s basically. And I'm still into dance music now. Love dance music. I'm about to go see 2 DJs. I'm going to go see Paul Van Dyke next month. And in November, I'm seeing, oh my gosh, what's his name? I completely forgot his name. DJ from UK kind of area. I can't remember his name. I'm going to see another DJ, okay? He's doing a back-to-back with another DJ, which is really cool. And so Tomorrowland, have you ever heard, Boostly, have you ever heard of Tomorrowland? Well, anyway, people listening in the background to Podcast Dora, because probably it's more interesting to hear the story than what I'm painting right now, because you're like, what the hell is she doing? So Boostly, do you reckon that's enough? I'm thinking executive decision, less is more, or should we put one more little splotch there? Yep, we're going to do one more splotch there. We're just going to do it, guys. So, my story. So Tomorrowland is the biggest EDM, electronic dance music festival in the world. It's over 2 weekends in Belgium. Bonn. A place called Bonn. Hey, Mike's. Hey, Mike. How you going? Nice to see you. This is me. I am randomly, you know how you've been seeing my videos. So guys, Boostly. Hi, Rose. How you going? I don't think Rose is Lavender's sister. Someone's new. So, hi, Rose. How you going? But Mike Adventures Sparks is a fellow YouTuber, content creator, and we just made friends. I was watching I think it was Rob Marantiner. Is that his name? Rob Marantiner. So one of my friends, Karen, introduced me to Rob Marantiner. So I actually watched a video of his today, and this is what I do to make friends. Oh, it is Lavender's sister. Hey, Rose, how you going? So, sorry, Mike, different story here. So, Boostly and we've been on lives, and we've made friends with Lavender. And Lavender has a twin, she's a triplet of Rose and Liam. And Rose is in the chat now. So we've never actually seen Rose in the chat before, other than using Lavender's handle. So hi, Rose, how you going? It's nice to see. How's your sister? Sorry, Mike, I will get back to you in a second. It's just that, you know, Rose's sister has been going through some health issues. So we just want to know how Lavender is. So Lavender is home. So Boostly, Lavender's home. But I don't know how she is. So we'll ask her sister. Okay, so that's painted. So yeah, so Mike Adventures Sparks. So how I met him was I was in the chat, the comments, should I say, of Rob Marantiner's comments, and I saw Mike's adventures, and I went, adventures? I'm Exploradora 80, and I like adventures. So she went back to hospital today. Oh dear. Sorry, Mike. Rose, so what, do you mind me asking? You don't have to tell us, obviously. Is she okay? That's the most important thing. Is she okay? I know she's gone back to hospital, but sometimes hospital can be the best place for you to, you know, get things looked at. So, yeah, I was on Rob Marantina's. I saw your comment and thought, I better check his page out because he must like adventures like I do, right? So, sorry, I'll take my glasses off so you can actually look at me in the eyes because it's really weird I'm wearing gloves too. This is such a weird live for you to come on. But anyway, here we are. So, yeah, I thought I'll go check your page out. So I checked your page out and I thought, hey, he's got some good stuff. So I wrote you a comment, and it's nice that you came over and checked out my page. So I appreciate that. You've seen a lot of my crazy adventures. So I haven't really seen a lot of your stuff yet. I've had a really fun day. So, and I can't see that well, so I need to, I mean, I can see well, but it's the evening now here in Australia. Heather! Hello, Heather! Yes. So it doesn't look like much at the moment, but you can imagine if that there was coloured underneath, we'd have some colour going through it. So we've got heaps of stories going on here, guys. So Heather, great to see you. And you can see I've started Susan's idea of the splotches, and I will continue on doing some painting, some gluing on while I'm here, since I've got my gloves on. So why not? Let me just put these away. So let me just finish a story that I had with Mike's Adventures. I think his name's Mike Adventures Sparks. So guys, Mike Adventures Sparks is from America. I just made friends with him today, literally. And I was just saying to him, you know, thank you very much for coming over to my channel and checking out my videos. And then you subscribed, and then, yeah, here you are on a live with me. So that's cool. But this is all from Heather's Backyard, Boostly, Rose, and there's a few other people that have supported me on this walking with purpose. So we've been walking along the beach, getting fit for a 30-kilometer walk, or in your terms, Mike, or people from the North America area, Northern Hemisphere. Actually, Heather, do you use kilometers or miles? Use miles, okay? So I use kilometers down here, 30 kilometers, which is 17 miles, which is not an easy walk in one day. Let's just say we did this last Friday, not Friday bean, the Friday before, and it took 9 hours. 9 hours walking on the sand in the rain. It was a lot. It was a lot. Anyway, so while we were walking and training, we were picking up sea glass, and we were talking about what's our projects we're going to do. And Heather was nicely to say, I know how to do the wiring of crystals and stuff. So she is going to teach me how to do the wiring of these. Oh, Heather, let me show you. I found a really nice piece of sea glass. So actually, Rose, your sister Lavender, was online when we found this, and it's kind of like a lavender color. So it's like lavender. And that was my blue that I keep on talking about. I love the blue. It's a lot of walking. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of walking. And I also found a bit of yellow. So Heather knows I like the colors. So Heather, when we do our live, which I will send you an email probably this week, so organize something for next week where we do a live together, I want to make something out of these. Like, I want to put wire, I reckon, silver on that one and gold on that one. So silver wire on that one and then gold on that one. So I can't wait for that. Lavender got hit by a car when she was walking to the shops with her friends. Okay. Is she okay? Because that's not great at all. Yeah, isn't it beautiful, Heather? So sorry, we've got all these different conversations coming in, and I did open, oh shivers, I did open this glue up, so I have to use it now, guys. So while we're here, let's paint. And you guys can talk. I don't know, Boostley. Maybe Rose can answer that one for us. So so the idea is, guys, that we're going to stick, because this is wet still, the colour, so we're just going to stick the ones around where it's not colourful, and by tomorrow that will dry, and then we'll be able to colour, put some clear. Let me show you clear. Let me give you an example, right? Okay. Clear over the top of that. I know my finger's there, so you can't really see. Oops. Like that. See? Oh no, you can't really see. It's all right. Oh, see, it's a bit wet still. So, whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, so let's get that colour off the glass. Okay, we'll wash that later on with the paintbrush. All right, let's get some glue on something, okay? Got this big chunk. I should probably keep that for something, but anyway. But I do want to get some colour, some kind of colour in here. So, I just had a piece here that I was going to put on here. Now, I got sidetracked talking, as I do. Oh, here we go. Let's go. She's okay. Okay, well, if you could please send our regards to Lavender, that'd be great. Let her know that, that we were, yeah, obviously concerned about her. So Heather, how's your, oh, shivers, that's a lot. Okay, just bear with me. I need to put this on here without sticking my fingers to everything. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. I've just got glue everywhere now. Heather, oh, actually, oh my gosh, this is a lot, this chat, okay, because there's a lot happening. But really, Heather, okay, now I'm stuck to it. It's an adventure, guys, okay? It's an adventure. So I've stuck it to my finger, okay, guys? It's supposed to take 60 seconds to stick. Let's put a little bit more glue on. Let's go back again and let's get it in there. Because, you know, that's what we're going to do. Ah. Okay, now I can't get it off. Shit. Okay. I say to people, don't follow me. Don't do anything I do, because I go around it arse up, if I can say that, and the wrong way around, right? But I'll get there in the end. That's the point, right? Oh, and when I stuck it like the other day, it just fell off. So while we're there, let's stick that guy back on. And here I was when I first started the live saying to Boostley, oh, everything's still on. Oh, and now another one just fell off. I want to swear, but I'm going to refrain from that because that... Okay, guys, this is not working because I've got glue, I've got paint on stuff now. Okay, new plan. New plan. Heather, are you still there? Heather, are you still there? Okay, let's put the lid back on that guy. We might be able to use that again. Are you there, Heather, still? I want to show you my planner boxes because last week we were all together and I showed you how I did my planner boxes, and we're going to pick some vegetables together because, well, I need to pick some vegetables anyway. So, are you there, Heather? Heather, yes, you are there. You can do it. I can do it. Yes, I can do it. So, these are my Asian greens. We're not going to pick them. These ones are doing okay. So, there we go. We are going to take our cage off. So these are the ones that were nearly dying last week, and I watered them. These are the new ones. That looks like it's nearly dying, but it's okay. But remember, I picked off all the old stuff and I gave it to the chickens. So I'm going to pull this out next week anyway, but that's okay. So I'm just showing you how easy it is, because you watched me last week, how easy it is to grow your own vegetables. Oh, look at the sunset. That's pretty cool. There we go. So we've got the rocket, love rocket. So I'm picking all this. I make my salads for the week and I'll put them in the fridge, and then each day I have some nice fresh salad. So rocket is really tasty. Bit of rocket, bit of rocket. Now this is another one of those old, when I say old, it was probably about 2 months ago, 3 months ago I planted these. But Heather, do you remember? They were not very good last week. They were like droopy, and they needed a lot of water because I'd been sidetracked with all my training. So, and then we've got some coriander. Love coriander. Okay. Whoops. Don't know what happened there. That plant is... So you stick your hands in there to make sure to see if it's got water, and it has got water. Whoops. It has got water. It's been quite windy today, so it's probably a little bit dry. So let's one more of those out. So just from there, we've got that much. Okay, cool. So Heather is getting warm because Heather's in Ireland, guys. So you should check out Heather's page. She's got an excellent page. Heather's Backyard. That's the name of her handle. Oops. So I've got to put that back on there because we have a resident bat that lives in our roof because we're renovating, right, guys? So the roof is exposed. It lives up there. And they come down and they chew everything. And then I have to put these up because birds come in here too. Little shitheads. So let's move that. All right, we need to take this off. And I stab myself with these all the time, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take you out of here. Just bear with me while I take you out of my little tripod-y thing. It might actually be easier if I just hold you. There you go. I'll just hold you. Oops. I probably can just take my glasses off. Okay, this is what we're doing. So we have coriander. So we're just going to pull some of this coriander off. Love coriander in salads. So I grow all this stuff because, yes, I can go buy mixed vegetables from, the supermarket, but why not grow your own? That way it's chemically free. It's got no, chemicals and stuff on it. I don't use any things to just detract the bugs. I just let it happen. Though in saying that, basil, it's down here, that's basil, Greek basil, is a apparently bugs don't like the smell of basil. So that's another coriander that I just put in last week actually. It's looking okay. So yeah, guys, you remember last week, everything was pretty much dead. Well, nearly. A lot of parsley. I'm going to pick a bit of that parsley off because I can use that on my food too. So we're going to pull that bit off. So I watered this afternoon. Okay, now in here, whoops, gently, we have kale. Now kale's really good too. It's been bitten already. It's all right. Cut that bit off. I chop that up and put in my salads too. And that's a different kind of kale. So I find that growing vegetables is like an adventure. I'm sure that's the same for you, Heather, because you just don't know what's going to happen, hey? You really don't know. Like, it's called trial and error. That's a big bit. So they're nearly gone. Next week, I'll do a live. I'm going to replace these guys. We're going to pull these ones out, the big ones, and put some more in there. So while I'm here, I might actually see how I double planted. I put a little baby one here. So that one will move into there, basically, that space. So I'll take that off so I get a bit of sun. Actually, that might even be for the chickens later on, that one. Okay, so another thing, I'm sure you do this already, Heather, for yourself, is you can pick baby lettuce leaves because it helps promote growing. So baby lettuce leaves are really yummy. Oh, it's so rewarding. Absolutely. It's a full-on adventure, hey. It's an adventure in itself. So let's put this one back on without stabbing ourselves and trying to kill the plants. It's a bit of a pain in the ass putting these on here, because I do love being able to just pick them by themselves. Now this is lemon basil. I don't know what I've done. It's nearly dead. Okay, let's just stick a hand in here instead of this one. That was planted last week. That looks all right. So look at that. So we've got 1, 2, 3. From 3 boxes, 3 planter boxes, we've got that much, guys. So you don't need to have all of these. You can just have, imagine if you just had one. That's all you need, one. And then you just buy these little seedlings from your local nursery. You need to get some good soil. You need some manure. Every 2 weeks you're supposed to put some organic mass or some kind of nutrients into here. So I don't use any chemicals. So next week we're going to put some manure in here. So it'll be nice and smelly, guys. You'll be happy that you are on the other side. So yeah, so it's not very hard. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, that you can do this yourself. I am no green thumb whatsoever. Okay, let's just stick our fingers in here. I don't want to take this off. I've doubled this one over because it didn't fit properly. So this is where I've got to be careful, because then I end up stabbing myself. Okay, so here's baby cos. Baby cos. Baby cos, because I cars. You want salad now. I love salad. So it's winter here in Australia, and people generally don't eat salad in winter, but I do. So I'm picking a little bit of the baby stuff off because, as I said, it just helps promote it to grow. Now, at the back here, we actually have an edible flower at the back there too. It's not growing a flower yet, but that will be edible flowers for us to go in our salads too. So I can't wait. So I reckon in probably about maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we'll have some flowers, for edible flowers, guys, and that will be exciting. I do want to get some more flowers. There's a particular flower called Johnny Jump Ups. Shivers, okay, hold on, guys. Oops. Okay, that'll do. All right, let's move that away. Okay, while we're here, let's put this back in so we don't have everything pulled out all in one go. Okay. Then we can move that over to here. Oh no, we want to get into there, don't we, dudes? Okay. See, this one's not exactly great because it's probably a little bit exposed, but that's okay. It's not been eaten yet, but that's one I'm going to pull out next week anyway. So let's pull off some stuff. So the good thing about growing your own vegetables, other than eating fresh, is that you can also give this to the chickens. So we've got some chickens in the backyard running around. They're in bed now because it's a bit dark out there. So yeah, we started in a different box. We've got to do this one yet. So we're going to pull that one off too. Let's promote a little baby one on that one. So yes, you grow vegetables also for your chickens. It's good for them to have fresh leaves that you don't have to buy too. That saves you money. But isn't it nice to be able to give fresh lettuce to your own chickens, and then you get eggs from the chickens and then you eat the eggs? I love that concept. So the chickens poop. I know this is gross, but the chickens poop and then we use the poop to put in the soil, and then we grow the vegetables, and then we eat them. That sounds gross, but it's actually really beautiful, guys. It's like a circle of life. Oh, Nicola's there. Hey, Nicola, I have to wear glasses at night time like this because I can't read the chat, guys. So, hey, Nicola, how you going? So, Mike Adventures, yeah, this is one weird adventure that you just caught on to this afternoon. But you can see, growing vegetables is an adventure. Like, you get to, like, I did a live last Sunday, where I put them in the soil. So you can go back and watch that one, where I literally, I think I called it grounding because I'm playing with dirt. That's really good for your mental health too. So I'm all about mental health. That's why we did that walking with purpose, because it was for mental health. I walked for my friend Esther, that's no longer with us anymore because of her mental health. And so I also do things that are good for my mental health, because I might not have a mental health condition, but if I don't keep myself mentally right, then I could have a mental health condition. So, hey, Nicola, yes, it's morning for you, it's evening for us. So Nicola is my new friend. She's from Malaysia, so Upper Kabar. So Mike, you don't know this about me because we just made friends today, but I'm half Indonesian. I might have an Australian accent. I was born in Australia to a mother that's Indonesian and a dad that's Australian. So oh my gosh, I'm put on the spot here, Nicola. Saya bahasa Indonesian sedikit. So I can speak Indonesian a little bit. And even though Nicola is from Malaysia, they speak Bahasa Malay. Indonesian is Bahasa Indonesian, and then there's Bahasa Malay. It's very similar. Very similar. And so Nicola will be picking apart my accent there or my pronunciation, but that's okay. So I'm half Indonesian, half Australian. So I think I don't know if I've told all of you guys, but some of you guys will know my real name is not Dora. Dora is my alter ego, but though it's a nickname, a lot of my friends call me Dora because I like to explore, right? But my real name is an Indonesian word for pearl, which is Mutiara. I think you knew that, Nicola, didn't you? So my name is Mutiara, so Mutiara, Mutiara. I say it fast, Mutiara, so tiara, so Mutiara. It means pearl in Indonesian, though I've lived here all my life. I lived in other countries, but never in Indonesia. But, sorry, my friend, off track here, okay, guys? So Nicola is my new friend of mine. She's from Malaysia, but she's living in Italy, guys. And she has her channel name is Nicola Recipes because she cooks. And she does really easy to cook recipes so that even a Dumbo like me can cook. So if you're interested in cooking, you should check out Nicola's channel. Or if you're thinking about cooking, you should check out her channel because she might actually be able to teach you how to cook. Anyway, hello, Nicola. Oh, I'm a bit behind here. So Heather, you're going to get some chickens soon. Oh, you definitely need to get some chickens. I can just imagine them running around in Ireland. So guys, Heather's Backyard is a channel about Heather and her family living in Ireland. And she's in Donegal, the County Donegal, and she documents her life living in Ireland and like growing her vegetables. Hence why I wanted to show her my vegetables, because she was on the live last week where my plants were looking very sad and we made them all happy, right? Because we gave them love. Isn't that interesting? And I told you last week of the story about how, and this ties back to mental health because I'm a big advocate of mental health. So there was two plants. One plant people had to walk by and say really nasty things like, I hate you, you're ugly, hate you, okay? And the other plant, they said, I love you, you're beautiful, I love you, you're gorgeous, all those things, okay? Guess what happened? The plant that was talked about like nastily died. And the plant that was said loving things to survived. So think about us as humans. If we nurture people, like my partner, Diego, I should probably nurture more because I probably don't tell him how much I love him enough. Or maybe I do tell it too much and I annoy him. But anyway, you should tell people you love them and just be be very, very wary of what your words, because, you know, your words can cut, like they can cut our plants. So like I come out here and I actually talk to them. I know, it's crazy, I know, but I have conversations with them. I'm sure, Heather, you do the same. And I'm sure, Nicola, you talk to your, like when you're doing your food, I mean, when you're not filming, I bet you have conversations like, you know, this looks amazing. You know, like I bet you have conversations with your food too. So I'm not crazy. We're all the same, aren't we? So yeah, Heather's Backyard you should check out. Now there's a new channel I'm just following called Mike's Adventures Sparks. No, Mike's Adventures? Is that your channel name, Mike Adventures Sparks? Mike? So Mike is in America. I think he's in Minnesota. Top West. Yep, okay. So Mike Adventures Sparks. You're in near Minnesota. You're west, top west. I don't know. You're on a big lake. Yeah, I got it right. Wow, look at me. So he lives by a big lake. He does lots of adventures, guys. So he's my new friend. You're all my friends, but he's my new friend, right? We just met today, and he does lots of adventures. Like, what did I watch today? Oh, I'm putting myself on the spot. God, I can't remember. I did remember a lake. Oh no, that's what I wanted to ask you, Mike. You showed a whole like rock area by the lake, and there was a whole lot of kids. Like, it looked like they were playing on like a cargo, like a shipping container. But yeah, couldn't understand what that was. I put it in the comments, but I don't know if you've returned that comment yet, but I was wondering what that was. So anyway, guys, I'm all about, you know, connections. Obviously, don't follow people that you're not connected with, or like, you know, don't have a connection with. Like, for example, sorry, I'm not picking on you, Nicola, but like, for example, I'm sure Nicola doesn't want people following her channel that don't care about cooking and never want to cook. Like, this is not a sub for sub. Because I get all those comments on my page. Like, this is what they say, right? They haven't looked at my videos. I doubt they looked at my videos, but they said, hey, you know, sub 527 and connected, waiting. So they're waiting for me to go to their channel to connect. They've not looked at my video. They don't care what I do. Like, and then I go look at their video. I've got like, I have no idea what you know, like, I don't care about your videos. Like, you didn't care about me. And I'm looking at your videos going, you know what, I'm not interested. So just saying, yeah, connect with people that you want to connect with. That's why I tell a little bit about each people, because like, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. You don't have to connect with people in the chat. You can just say hello. Like, we have Boosely in the chat. He might be gone now, but he's under 16, so I don't promote him. I don't want you to, you know, to join him because he's under 16. Anyway, let's digress. Oh, that's my head. So yeah, let's pick up a little bit of. So Nicola, I don't know if you saw. I don't know who was on the live last week. I know Heather was on the live. So look, I'm just promoting picking the fresh. That's 1 week in the ground, 1 week in the ground, and I'm picking the baby lettuce. So Nicola, I'm not much of a cook. I do cooking with salads. Okay, so we might just stick our hand in here and pick a little bit at the back. Whoops, and we just, yep. Okay. I'm going to pick a little bit more of that one off. So next week, while we're here, guys, I'm going to count the ones we're going to get rid of. So if remember, we double parked here. Like, I would never promote putting too much in these guys because they're not earthed. All the nutrients have to come from this soil. That's why every 2 weeks you should put some kind of organic matter, fertilizer, manure, whatever you want to put in there, okay? My ethos is like organic and no chemicals. So I double park that. So I'll pull that out next week, and then that's got more room to grow and get nutrients out of the soil. Okay, so that, I might pull that one off. That's all right. Oh, there we go. All right, so that, just put that back on there. Okay, this guy here, let's take that off, and not we don't want to stab ourselves. Whoops. Okay, so see how I've double parked myself here too? So that's an edible flower. Don't ask me the name, I can't remember now. I have it on a video, on a picture, but this one's going to get cut out next week. Or is it? Is that a new one or an old one? I think that's a new one. That's an old one, sorry, it's an old one. So that will be pulled out next week if it's not That's an old one that we pulled out. So we've got some space there for two more plants. That's an old one here too. So there's a few old ones here, guys. So another idea that I do with these vegetables is that's getting a lot, guys. I'm probably not going to eat this much lettuce. I mean, I'll try, but I give them away to neighbours too. So yeah, support your neighbours too. All about trying to, do a barter system. I don't do it to get stuff back, but, I'd love that concept of, neighbours, giving each other food. How cool would that be? This is a nice one growing at the back here. I know you can't see that here, but that looks really healthy. Oh, don't pull out. So my niece, she's 7. She comes over sometimes, and I get her to pick some of this stuff too, because I want to, transfer my excitement on plants to her. But when she tries to pick the vegetables, she actually nearly pulls the seedlings out. So we'll get there. Okay, so that's looking good. Let's put that down. Okay, we've got 2 more left. So this one, oops. So guys, we have to put the cage over it because we've got resident possums in our roof and the birds. So these are lots and lots of rocket. So these were not planted last week, but last week I had to pull a lot of this stuff off because it was nearly dead. Like that's nearly dead actually. Let's chuck that down there. Some of this is not looking very good, but that's all right. Some of it's okay. Like I said, there was like a month that I was training for that walking with purpose walk that I neglected my plants. I was a bad mother, plant mother. That's okay. Sometimes you just need to, save them by, giving them lots of water, talking lovingly to them, sing to them, whatever you want to do. Okay, hey, the sauce, how you going, buddy? So the sauce is my mate Doran. So Doran is in Maui, guys. How cool would it be to be in Maui, hey? He lives... Actually, Doran, how far do you live from the beach, mate? Just curious. Heather, you get me. You totally get me. So Heather's saying here, so if people are listening in the background to Podcast Dora, Heather's got here, it's absolutely amazing sharing the love of gardening with children. My two boys are harvesting carrots and peas, and they don't even make it home. I love that, Heather. Fresh peas are so beautiful to eat. Yeah. I don't have children, guys, but I do believe that, we should definitely pass on, these kind of skills to children, because if we don't pass them on, well, then they're all going to be living out of, food boxes. You know what I'm saying, guys. So I thought I had, okay, that in there is a little English spinach. I thought I had more English spinach. I don't know what happened to them. Anyway, that's all right. Maybe some had died and I didn't even know about it. Okay. And then we have another coriander at the back here. That's an old lettuce that's going to get pulled out next week. And then, oops. Okay, there we go. I just pulled off a leaf there too by pulling my hand out. So I'm going to donate some of that to my neighbours. Okay, so that's been squashed because the possum comes down there and sits on here. So let's try to put that back up again. All right, and then we've got to put this thing back on so the birds don't come in. It's all about fighting animals. Not fighting animals, literally, guys. Okay, that's gone the wrong way. So the birds sit on the edges, and then they stick their beaks in here and then pull out stuff too. Okay, and then we've got one more. There we go. That's right. Okay, let's move that in and not get stabbed. There we go. All right, and guys, you know that tomato I was growing? I forgot to water that through the week. I completely forgot it was there, so it's nearly dead. But it might come good, who knows? So that is my planter box journey. I love my planter boxes. Now, the reason why I'm growing them up here is because we're chickens and because we're doing renovations, as you can see. Oh my gosh, look at the moon, guys. Oh my God. Look at the moon. Oh, look at the moon. Oh, isn't that beautiful, guys? Nicola goes, my kids are all adults now. They don't grow anything, but all 4 of them cook well and eat healthy. That's beautiful too, hey? I mean, because you've passed that on to your children, Nicola. So there's a moon. So what was I saying? Yep. So that is my... Oh, that's why I put them in here. But I also put them up here too, because even though the chickens are going nuts in our backyard, they always free range, but we normally have a garden here and then over here that's all closed off. But because there's renovating, they can run in there now, so we can't grow anything down there. Well, we can. There's a choco vine there. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit dark. There's a choco vine, and I have been doing cooking with my chocos. So Nicola, you would laugh at my cooking skills, but that's okay. I won't bore you with that. So anyway, they're my little planter pots. Guys, that's not a bad statch, guys. All that from there. That's pretty cool, hey? I love that. Absolutely love that. And Heather, your goal will be, like, your children are already living that goal. So Lavender, you're using Rose's page now. Okay, hey Lavender, I heard you're not doing well. I mean, you are doing well. You're in hospital because you had an accident. I'm sorry about your accident. So anyway, guys, I'm really proud of that. And I'm going to take my little glasses off. And I have to do a little selfie here like this. So, like, for example, these videos I'm doing, these lives, I mean, they're great to connect with you guys, but they're also for me to look back, and they're kind of like my digital new age video. Like, I get to see, like, do you remember when I used to grow stuff on the deck? And look at all this yummy food I collected out of these planter box. This is the moment. So, we started, I know this has been a big video this afternoon. We started with our sea glass project. Oh, so your brother changed your name on your profile. So it's not Rose, it's Lavender. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you're okay, Lavender. Your sister told us what happened. So, guys, I know this doesn't look like much yet, but Susan, that I think a lot of you have met. Heather, you know Susan from the chat, from Victoria. Actually, Doran, if you're in the chat, you know Susan too. She's from the Alps of Victoria, or the Alpine. Oh, here, there's. Look, did you see that? There's a possum. He's coming. Can you see the tail? Oh, there he is. Oh, he made a scratch at me. Oh my God. Wildlife, guys, look. This is Australian wildlife. I know you can't see that, guys. The lights are on. I can't turn the lights off. But he's going to come down in a second. I'm scared if he jumps out at me, I'll cry. But that is the possum. I don't know if you can see that, guys. He's literally standing on the edge. Maybe if I go this way. I just, if he starts coming to me, I'm just going to scream. He's like a cat, guys. I know you can't see him. He's looking at me. Oh, God. I could yell out to Diego to turn the lights off. I can't turn the lights off. It's one of these new age fang dangle things, and now the app doesn't go on my phone. How's that? This is technology, right? The apps don't even go on my phone. Okay, you can't see that, can you? Let me just yell out to Diego, okay? Just did. We've got to see it. He's probably going to run away now. Hey, babe. Can you just turn the light off for a second? Okay, hold on. We're at, guys. It's going to go dark. He's there. Ready? 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 See him there? Can you see him? Just there. That's him. Hey, possum. Possum, possum. So he can hear me. I know you guys can't see that now, but there is actually a possum just sitting there. Maybe I'll get a bit closer. I just don't want to, I don't know, you guys saw my deck. It's exposed, so we just be careful, guys. We definitely don't want, oh, here we go, there you go. That is not a cat, that's a possum, guys. That's our resident possum. He's going to go down the ladder. Yep. He's dropping down. So that's, let me go yell out to get the light back on now. He's just jumped on the neighbour's roof. Babe, can you turn the light on again? Oh, yeah. God, he's good. So he just literally jumped on. Did you guys see that? He's just, oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Damn it. Look, there he is. There you go, guys. Possums are so cute. But he does. He eats all my plants too. So you guys know I love wildlife. So that is a possum, guys. And yeah, he lives in our roof until we get it closed up. We actually had sometimes 3 of them in the roof. Can you imagine? Now it's going to jump. It's probably going to run across the back of this fence. You watch in a second, guys. If we just stay here, guarantee he's going to run across here. Maybe not. He's going to make a liar out of me now. So that is a orange tree. In daylight, you'll be able to see oranges. But sometimes he jumps up in there and he eats the oranges too. So they eat everything. Hey, see you, Nicola. Guys, did you see that? Did I just show you nothing? But did you see that? Did you see that? I need some water. That was so cool. So that is why I have the cages on top of my roof, on top of the bag, on the planter box, because he eats them. Can someone tell me they saw the possum? I know this is a bit delayed in the chat, so this is the thing. I think my videos are delayed, so by the time I've talked a little bit, then you're like, the chat comes down, I think. Oh, there he goes. There he is. Told you guys. There he is. You can't see that, can you? Let's go over here. There he is, look. There's his tail. So they're very cute. He's like, which side of the roof, which side of the fence am I going to go to? This side or that side? Told you, I didn't. He didn't make a liar out of me. He's going to jump down on the other side, I reckon. I love wildlife, guys. So on my lives in the last month, I've taken you platypus chasing. I've taken you looking for koalas and kangaroos. We've seen pelicans at the beach when we do the walking. So yeah, and now we've seen platypuses. I mean, not platypuses, possums. My God. All right, guys. So we're cleaning up here. That was the paintbrush. We can clean that. We don't need that anymore. So let me go back to here. Oh my gosh. So that noise you just heard, guys, is, oh God, let me have a look, is bats. We have bats too, not foxes, flying foxes, and they fight with the possums. Now, that is a sound you would not ever expect. It's like, oh my God, it's like craziness. So we used to have a whole lot of bananas, and they used to love the bananas. So the flying foxes, which are bats, would be getting at the bananas, and then the possum would come and try to get the bananas, and then they would fight. We actually have it on video somewhere. I don't know where that would be, but we have it on video. And the sound was ridiculous. Okay. I don't know where we were at, but anyway, guys, I'm packing this up because we have resident possums and we don't want them eating any of this stuff. Whoops, I just dropped them all. So guys, hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. So watch the space. The Sea Glass Project 1 is taking shape. So the next time you guys probably see this, I will have more sea glass on it. Hopefully we'll be able to get it to stick on there. We had a few problems this afternoon with the old stuff falling off, but that's okay. We'll get there, okay? And like I said, I'm not professional. I just do these things, okay? And yeah, just have a crack. I mean, like, I just have a crack at anything. Like, where am I going with that? And what I'm saying is, like, try things. Like, for example, you know my crazy dancing, guys. So, Mike, you don't know about this, but on a Wednesday night in Australia time, which will be Tuesday morning in Northern Hemisphere, I do a thing called Dancing with Dora Wednesdays. Okay, sorry, the possum. And basically I dance. And I don't dance because I'm amazing at it. I'm definitely not amazing at it, okay? I dance because it's fun. I think it's good for my mental health. I love music. I was talking before about, I didn't finish that story, but it doesn't matter. I love dance music. Oh, Mike, you were watching, yeah, you saw about Tomorrowland. I love dance music, right? So tomorrow morning I'm waking up at 4 a.m. to see the final day of Tomorrowland, which is the biggest EDM festival it's happening in Belgium right now. So I'm waking up to see one of my favourite DJs, Dimitri Vegas, and he's going to be playing vinyl, which is the old school records, DJ style. Like, I mean, that is, I'm waking up 4 a.m. to see that. So, like I said, dancing. I just love movement. I love exercise, hiking, all those kind of things. Adventure, right? But dancing is good for your soul. It's good for your heart. And just because I can't do dancing very well, why shouldn't I do it? And I share that on my channel because I think it's funny. I think I laugh at myself, and I think that we should all laugh at ourselves. And I think if we could laugh at ourselves more often, we'd have less mental health because, well, we wouldn't be so uptight. And we don't care about what people think about us. Honestly, I don't care. I'm a middle-aged lady that can't dance, but I'm going to dance for shit because I want to. And I want to show people that you can. Just because you're not good at something doesn't mean you can't do it. Anyway, that's my final little rant. I'm going. It's now, because I can't read the chat now. It is 6:25 p.m. on Sunday night. I've got to get a bit early. And yeah, I'm going. So anyway, really nice, guys, to see you in the chat. Nice to see you, Mike, in the chat. Lavender, Rose, or Liam. Hope you're okay. See you later. Nicola's gone. I think Heather's gone there too. So anyone, if you're lurking in the background, hope you enjoyed. Okay, see you, Heather. If you're lurking in the background, I hope you enjoyed Podcast with Dora. Have a fabulous evening. Yeah, have a good day, Heather, and everyone in the Northern Hemisphere, like Mike. Nicola's gone. Have an awesome day, and catch ya. And you will see more of the project later on. Next Sunday, we're going to do a bit more of this project. I'm going to put some manure in there and put some new seedlings in there. Anyway, See you guys.